What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. If you've logged into Destiny this afternoon or evening, you may have seen that there was a hotfix that you had to download to play the game. It turns out that hotfix 2.3.0.1 is a fix to restore Trials of Osiris and Iron Banner back to the game. The reason they were pulled out of the game was an issue where players were being disconnected from matchmaking, apparently due to a new feature that was introduced in 2.3.0, the Players Inactivity feature. They've adjusted this feature so it now only shows a maximum of 10 friends, and this should keep players from being disconnected at the beginning of matches. If this works, Bungie says that Trials of Osiris and Iron Banner will return. Trials of Osiris on Friday and Iron Banner on the next reset next Tuesday. This is great news for Trials of Osiris fans who were frankly worried that we wouldn't get the game mode for a second week in a row. And since the Iron Banner was canceled this week, Iron Banner fans will be happy that we'll see it next week. Bungie also took an opportunity today to talk about the Blade Dancer and Gunslinger changes that we saw in Update 2.3. There was a lot of talk in the community, especially around the Gunslingers, that these changes were not warranted, specifically the changes to trip mines and to throwing knives. Many Gunslingers out there believe that there was no real reason to nerf these two features of the Gunslinger, and we're very curious as to why Bungie would have done it. So Bungie released this graph today, and I find it to be an interesting graph. What it shows is in 6v6, the kill-death ratio by subclasses. And you can see the top two, the light blue and the orange lines, are Blade Dancers and Gunslingers. And you can see there's a significant margin between their KD ratio and the others, the other subclasses, with the Defender being the light purple way down at the bottom there. So it's interesting to me that based on this information, they decided to make the changes they did. I've never really come across players who said, oh, the Gunslinger's overpowered because of the trip mine, because of the throwing knife. Instead, it was really, roaming supers are really powerful, and Blade Dancers and Gunslingers both have those. They allow you to get multiple kills with your super by roaming around the map, where a lot of the other supers are a set it and forget it kind of thing. A Nova Bomb, whatever's in front of you, you can kill. A Striker Titan, whatever's in front of you, you can kill. A Defender pops a bubble, and maybe you can use that as sort of a roaming super if you have it set up for Weapons of Light, and maybe use a Mida multi-tool to 3-tap people. But it's it's an odd thing, the way they decided to nerf the hunters by nerfing their neutral game instead of their supers. And by no means am I advocating a nerf to their supers, because especially now, it seems like the only reason to use a hunter is because of the increased mobility of their jumps and because of their supers. So, interesting graph. Don't know how relevant it really is to players, but I liked looking at it anyway. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.